So the first thing that we want to do is talk to our child, teen or young adult, and say, this is OCD. Because just because someone is compulsively reassurance seeking doesn't mean they understand that that is a compulsion. So the first thing that I always do, and I recommend parents do, and the first thing I do with my own kids when they're struggling like this, is I say things like, I'm noticing, I'll just role play it for you. I'm noticing that when you go to bed at night, you always have to say, I love you. And then I notice that you're wanting me to say, I love you too. And then you say, I'll see you in the morning. And if I don't say, I'll see you in the morning as well, you get really upset. And I want to talk about that. That's actually a true example in my house, that we had that compulsive dance, that we had to say those things at night. And then when I was exploring that with my child, she said, if you don't say those things, then you might die. Sometimes OCD can be just a bad feeling. And so you don't have to have that aha in this conversation, but letting them know, I notice that we get on this OCD loop, and I want you to know that reassurance seeking, like you asking me these questions over and over and over and over again, is a compulsion. And so if you haven't explained to them what a compulsion is, we have to start with that. What a compulsion is. What is OCD? I have videos on what is OCD. Educate them on that first. What is OCD? Watch a video. Here's a video on what is OCD. Then the next step is reassurance is a compulsion. And I have a video on that. Here it is. So reassurance is a compulsion. When you're seeking this compulsive reassurance from me, it's also a compulsion that's growing your OCD. That is the first thing. Have them watch this video that I've created for kids and teens on talking to them directly about reassurance seeking and how that is growing their OCD, because they're probably not aware of it.